Today I will be making a pesto sauce. Actually, this pesto sauce, unlike other types of pesto sauce, is garlic free. I mean, you could put in garlic, but I'm counting on the fragrance and flavors of my nutritional yeast, okay, and some really fragrant fresh basils, a lot of it actually, to give it flavor. But if you wanted to put garlic, that's fine. It's really up to you. But some people don't like it, don't like too much fresh garlic. So, but actually it's my first time doing this garlic free, and so we're just being experimental with this. This is really, really quick. It's just really, all you need is a food processor, okay, in terms of equipment, and some measuring spoons and measuring cups. That's about it. And in terms of the type of ingredients that you need, is really, really simple. You just need some basils, sweet basils, okay? If you're in Thailand, I'm not talking about the holy basil, okay? The holy basil, although it's really good, it's got a bit more of a bitter taste. We want sweet basil, okay? Italian sweet basil. We are going to have some pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. You could use almonds or pine nuts, but I'm making this pesto for my children's lunch, and their schools are nut free. So in place of the toasted almonds, in my recipe here, I'm actually going to just use a mixture of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. And of course, no pesto is complete without a olive oil. And as I said earlier, I'm going to be giving this that cheesy flavor, savory flavor with nutritional yeast. If you don't want nutritional yeast, you can of course use Parmesan cheese, the fresh shredded kind, or just a hard kind, really up to you. And a bit of lemon juice. And of course, we're going to end it with some seasonings of salt and pepper. Okay? Now, some of you might be wondering, what the heck is nutritional yeast? It's yeast, but it's not the kind that's gonna give you some female problems down there. It's actually just full of vitamin B, B complex, which usually is a deficiency if you are a vegan, a vegetarian, and you don't eat a lot of meat, and usually poultry have a lot more vitamin B. So nutritional yeast is just an alternative for you vegans and vegetarians out there. It's full of vitamin B. Why do we need vitamin B? Honestly, vitamin B is awesome for your nervous system. Okay, your nervous system depends its life on it. It's really good for producing happy hormones. And it's just not having you go through those mood swings, And vitamin B is also important in terms of your hormonal productions. So if you are not a big meat eater, okay, and you're not really into cheese, like dairy cheese, this is your vegan version, nutritional yeast. Oh, another way I like to use nutritional yeast is sprinkle that onto some of my homemade popcorn instead of fresh cheese, okay? All right, so let's get going. I will put the recipe at the end of this video, so you'll get the directions, the full directions. But I'm just gonna get going on this. I'm going to put in some fresh basil, sweet basil, remember, okay? I've already washed and chopped them up. Going to put in a mixture of pumpkin and sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are really, really high on vitamin E, which is awesome for destroying those free radicals in your body, including those free radicals that build on your skin. So sunflower seeds really, really good for skin health, giving you that radiant, glowing skin. And also make sure, in this mixture I said I have pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are awesome source for your zinc. Zinc is absolutely essential for your immunity, okay? Just gonna bring this in here. To get more of the flavor of the sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seeds, you could toast it, dry toast it a little bit. I do like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna add in a little bit of my nutritional yeast. I think I might put it about. Okay. Got a strong, cheesy, nutty flavor, nutritional yeast, but it's not cheese. Okay, and I'm gonna put in some olive oil. Again, the recipe for this pesto is going to be at the bottom of this video. A teaspoon of lemon juice, a little bit of lemon juice. Sorry for the sounds in the background, I have some people in the house. So let's see, lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice. Sprinkle some salt. It's a dash. Some black pepper. Blender in. Okay, I'm gonna blend. This makes me really loud. My olive oil is not enough, so I'm going to put in a little bit more. You could use avocado oil too. It'll give you more of a neutral taste than olive oil. Dry. See, I'm totally being experimental with you guys. There we go. I think it's because I used the nutritional yeast, more of the nutritional yeast than I should have. Like I think if I just used a little bit of just dairy cheese, that would not be as dry. Like right now, I'm gonna show you guys, it's a bit pasty. Look. Okay, it's a little bit pasty. So I'm gonna add, I'm thinking, I'm just gonna add a little bit more, even a little bit more olive oil. Now at this point, if your mixture is still a little dry, you have an option of using more oil, or you have an option of using more water. It's really up to you. I'm just gonna use more oil. A bit more. Okay. All right. Again. See, I told you guys, this is my first time making this recipe, so we're all being experimental together in my kitchen. Almost. Let me just taste, make sure I'm not putting in too much olive oil. It's so good. But I feel like, I'm gonna show you. It's still a little dry, right guys? I mean, obviously, homemade pestos, it's never gonna be as oily, okay, and like watery as you would get at restaurants. I don't know what is the deal with the restaurant. I feel like in restaurants, it's so oily when you get a lot of those pesto sauces there. But that's the beauty of making pesto sauce at home, right? You can really control your oil content. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. As I say, I really think it's because this recipe, I put in a little bit more, nutritional yeast than I should have. Okay, with the olive oil. I'm gonna do this again. I just put in more olive oil. I'm gonna do this again now. This should be the final time, I think. Oh yeah, Yep, it is really, really nice. Yep, perfect, guys. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna just scoop it out into a glass jar and show you what the final texture looks like. We're gonna use this pesto sauce for my children's pasta lunch, and in the pasta we've got some it's lentil based, so it's red lentil based pasta, and we're putting in some chicken, some asparagus, and let me see what else. Yeah, asparagus, yeah, just asparagus and chicken. And then, but within here we got some awesome fresh herbs from the basil, so for their antiviral and antibacterial properties. So I'm going to show you what this looks like, and it's so yummy. Okay, see? looks like. So I'm just gonna stir it up. See, it's a little thick. I mean, you could again put in more oil if you want to, but I don't like my pesto too oily and too runny. So this we're gonna use for the pasta, and any leftovers we're gonna use as like a dip for crackers of the raw veggie sticks. So I'm just gonna taste this. Excellent. And some of the seeds in here is not completely broken down by the food processor. Now that's totally up to you. For me, I like to feel that like chunkiness of the seeds or the nuts that I choose to put in. It's kind of like eating chunky almond butter or chunky peanut butter. Like I just like that. I like that texture better than completely smooth. So again, this is something that you can play with. It's totally up to you. But this is good, okay? So thanks for watching. Thanks for experimenting with me in this kitchen for this new pesto recipe. If you try the recipe and you also are playing around with some of your ingredients like I did, let me know how you did and share your comments. See you, thank you, bye.